beautiful, you don't need to have makeup, you don't have to have any kind of certain hairstyle. Like, beauty really radiates from within, but a lot of us struggle with finding that because of all the pressure we get from everyone else. And this piece was inspired, a friend of mine who's in a band called Lifesavers. They're from Portland, but they've traveled internationally. He let me borrow this book, and it was called 400 Years Without a Comb. And it was talking about the way that the institution of slavery impacted African Americans, not just for all the ways that we always know about, like the violence and, you know, not getting paid for 400 years of labor and whatnot, but also not having access to, like, just beautify yourself. Like, it was anything that you did that appeared to be kind of adorning yourself was seen as being rebellious or uppity. So there was this way that people came from these traditions in various places in Africa of like these intricate hairstyles and braids and details that we see a lot of even, you know, today. So it's lived throughout the ages. But there was this way that was like this serious art form. So you could tell where someone was from based on the way, you know, the patterns of their hair, or like different things about their position and who they were in their family. And all those things were kind of taken away because we weren't even allowed always access to a comb. So the book was called 400 Years Without a Comb, and then this was a poem I kind of wrote in response to that. After 400 years without a comb, I began underestimating, negating, berating, and degrading my inner goddess. Denying my connection to the roots of happiness and nappiness, I was striving for a relaxed state in the midst of self-hate, constantly struggling to be someone else, constantly struggling to be something else. As if the face that I wake up with can't be the one I cherish. As if the body that I live in is never an accurate depiction of my aspiration. You see, I was unaware that my hair is an extension from the base of my thoughts through and beyond the spirals of the galaxy, and this lifetime serves as a tool to navigate the journey, because I know the universe holds more for me and we than this. Suffering and hunger, misdistribution of wealth, forcing survival to equal distance from the earth, gunfire, destruction, prisons and war, drive-through lifestyles, and convenience stores. Colonizers decimated self-sustaining communities, force-fed dependency, and yes, I am yet another generation of addict borrowing against my life, while the debts owed from blood-soaked hands go unpaid, but we have not forgotten. The hysterical screams of the kidnapped, vicious blows, crippling backs, mothers stolen from babies, folks tied to train tracks, then beaten for struggling, burning flesh and broken bones, nails through hands and crowns of thorns. We carry the weight of the earth and attempt to save it. Armed with slingshots and rocks, we aim for eyes to alter sight, impact vision, change the negative gravitations emanating from forced relocations, manipulations, and the few constantly seeking domination. So I regain my natural rhythms, and the spirals on my head, they serve as antennas, picking up signals from the sun, reminding me that while hundreds of years may mark empires, they are only a ripple in this vast ocean of time. So this lifespan of mine is neither beginning nor end. It's just brief time passing. And there are many more after and before me than I can ever comprehend, supplying no end to this mathematical equation of water and bone, flesh and dome, enabling me to use my vessel as a tool to write this poem. Knowing that hours spent reflecting and projecting positive energy, it returns threefold, and love is cosmically unending and eternally limitless, so I'm supplied in abundance. And I can share it with each and every one of you as a gift to which you have been deemed entitled, without fine print and unbridled, because I know that you are more than this. First impressions, products of rejection influenced by the notions of the West, containing bitterness, weariness, lacking sleep, trapped in worlds we did not create, that mark time with scars of rings cut deep. But finally, able to treat the wounds with knowledge predating carved wounds, we begin that cataclysmic cipher, bringing dormant roots back to life. So I'm going to put you guys to work really quick. I promise it's going to be a short, relatively painless task. How many people have paper and a pen or pencil? Or wait, let me ask this way. How many of you do not have paper?
Right now?
Okay, what time is it now? Okay, so can I get some help? I have some cards here that can get passed out. Are we not? You are.
Paper 9:40, we're going to go to breakfast.
So paper's coming around.
We could be doing that right now.
let them know that breakfast is going to be at 9:40?
Oh, and a little announcement for those of you whose tummies